Hello YouTube, this is Nova88 Viner here, and welcome to the first episode of Arsenal Weekly. Yes, I will be hosting a weekly episode for any Arsenal news or transfer news, also match analysis and some statistics. So be on the lookout for more episodes to come. But first off, we're going to talk about Johan Giroud being linked to Hamburg. He actually spent the second part of the season last year at Bundesliga rivals Hanover, and he's looking to try and make this switch back to the Bundesliga to Hamburg, but also maybe possibly going back to Hanover as well. I definitely think that Arsenal should get rid of Johan Giroud. I mean, he's an awesome person and a pretty solid defender. Yet he just really hasn't made a solid mark on the squad and just never really has been given, I guess, the opportunity to make that impact into the squad with the likes of Murdersacker, Koscielny, Vermaelen, you know, just not being able to get those game time minutes. So it's probably a better thing that he would go ahead and move on and continue playing on a regular basis rather than sitting on the bench. And it also would free up some salary space too for any Arsenal signings this summer, which I would like to see a really nice central defender, someone like Subotic or Hummels, both from Dortmund. They're very highly rated, so I don't know if Arsenal is willing to spend the cash, but we shall see. Second of all, we got Higuain. He's been rumored to move to Arsenal for a while now. Both Arsenal and Juve, according to Higuain's father, have been rumored to make bids and are in the advanced stages of acquiring Higuain as their striker. Although Real Madrid denied that Arsenal or Juventus have made any official bids, and so that may mean that Higuain will stay at Real Madrid. Personally, I think Higuain would be an amazing acquisition for Arsenal. Rumored to be around £25 million. It'll definitely be our record signing, but I think that they could definitely use a striker of the quality of Higuain. He's only 25 years old, which will fit right in with the Arsenal younger player type strategy, I guess. And he's also got some experience. I mean, coming from Real Madrid, playing in Champions League semifinals for the past 3 years at least, and also being around the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo and other world-class players like that is definitely a plus for Arsenal when it comes to getting that experience. And thirdly, we've got Usmanov backs Rooney to go to Arsenal. I definitely think that that would be also a really, really awesome move. I personally would think Rooney would be a better acquisition than Higuain myself. Although Higuain is definitely a world-class player, Rooney is a proven world-class player and also a proven player in the Premier League. You get a lot of these players that come from overseas, especially Arsenal players like the French-based players like Gervinho, Chamac, and you also get players like Santi Cazorla and Nacho Monreal that come from Spain. With the likes of Santi Cazorla and Monreal, you got two players that definitely have made a positive impact, but you got players also like Gervinho and Chamac who, it'll take a while for them to get adjusted to the Premier League style of play, where, in these other leagues in Europe, they focus more or less on the technical aspects, whereas in the Premier League, it's just fast-paced, hard tackles. Just definitely nothing compares to it. But also, I think a good reason to get Rooney is he is also a great person to have in the locker room. You could definitely tell that Rooney has a spirit about him that is just like a bulldog. I mean, you hear that sort of analogy on TV all the time about how Rooney's got that bulldog spirit, which he definitely does. I mean, if you look at the way he plays, the way he presents himself on the field, sometimes his temper can get the best of him, but he's definitely a good, solid player that I would like to see in Arsenal. in the Arsenal lineup. And I think he would complement the Arsenal team very well. He likes to play a little bit of a holding role, where maybe Santi Cazorla has been playing a little bit, that attacking midfielder. But I think I could definitely see him playing as that central striker. You can have Theo Walcott and Cazorla on the left, feeding Rooney balls. And then you can gradually move Rooney back into the central midfielder as he gets older. I mean, I believe he's only 28 years old, so I mean he's coming into the prime of his career. But I think that he will definitely um, give Arsenal that sense of toughness that they sometimes lack. I know the likes of Jack Wilshere definitely gives them that fighting spirit, but I think if you had the combination of Jack Wilshere and Wayne Rooney, they would be unstoppable. Um, but yeah, like I said, if the shareholders are recommending that Arsene Wenger should purchase a player, you'd have to think that Arsene Wenger has to take these things into consideration. And it's not like Arsene Wenger hasn't denied that Wayne Rooney is an amazing player. I mean, he's openly said it in interviews, that he likes him quite a bit. Uh, I remember the first goal that Wayne Rooney scored was against Arsenal, and I'm sure Arsene Wenger remembers that to this day, against Everton, where he had that amazing volley. Um, so it'll be interesting to see what Arsene Wenger does this summer. I'm hoping that he definitely gets a striker, a holding midfielder, to replace Song. Still kind of haven't found that yet. Mikel Arteta's just definitely not. I mean, he's a solid midfielder, but he's just not a central defender or a central midfield player. But stay tuned. We've got some more episodes to come. Arsenal is definitely in the driver's position when it comes to making deals for players. Rumored to have 70 to 80 million pounds. So hopefully we'll see some transfers coming soon. So stay tuned. Nova 88 Viner here, and this is Arsenal Weekly.